What's up everybody, welcome to another honest review video. Today we are going to talk about a new set of mic. Today I have got something special from Comica Vimo Q. Well, without further ado, let's check the performance of this Comica Vimo Q in a very noisy outdoor environment. What's up everybody, welcome to another honest review video. Today I have a new set of mic from Comica. Listen carefully and make a comment. Let me know how good is the performance. Okay, as you have already seen and noticed that the performance of Comica Vimo Q is really very good even in a noisy outdoor environment. So now it's time to start from unboxing and then we will talk about all the features of Comica Vimo Q. But before that, one more time, well, if you end up liking this video, then please don't forget to click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel, support honest content. Well, inside the box, we get a very good rechargeable case that actually works as a carrying case. This is very nice and compact and has a very good build quality. Inside the carrying case or the charging case, whatever you call it, we get a receiver and 4 Comica microphones. And then, okay, we have 4 dead cats which will help us to block out some of the background and wind noise. I haven't been using this, but if you want, then you may use. And then there are 2 cables, both are 3.5mm cables. One is for the cameras and another is for the smartphones or tablets. It's really very easy to start using this Comica Vimo Q. If you are gonna get one of these, then what you will have to do is to take out the receiver, connect it to your camera or smartphone or tablet or whatever the device you are going to use, and then take out the microphones, as many as you want. Now I am using one, but I have bought this 4 microphones setup because we have 4 different studio setups and I don't want to carry around my microphones here and there. And as we have started an automobile review channel, car review channel, we actually need to use more of these microphones at the same time. Well, the build quality of the receiver and the microphones are very good. I like the design language. If you are subscribed to this channel, then you may already know that I have a thing for this orange color accent. This color looks very good, and on top of the black color, that orange accent actually gives it a very good, unique and appealing outlook and appearance. Definitely Comica Vimo Q has a very sturdy build quality. It's well built, all the cutouts and all the design thing are precisely designed and well thought. You know what? There are 2 buttons on the receiver. Both the buttons are multifunctional button. The left button can be used to power on or power off the receiver and to change between the modes. Yeah, there are 3 different modes. We can either select mono, stereo or quad. Vimo Q is a 4-channel mini wireless microphone and it has Comica's self-developed CalMix trademarked denoise algorithm. So whenever there are requirement to use 4 channels, we can use the quad mode. It is really a very handy microphone for video shooting, interviews, podcasts or even documentaries. Actually, you will notice that in our another channel, we are going to use this more where we review the automobiles because we need to record a lot of different sounds at the same time from different sources. So we have been using this Vimo Q. Well, as I mentioned earlier, the right button is also a multifunctional button. We can press that button to rotate the screen of the receiver vertically, or we can long press that button to start pairing. Okay, a few moments ago, I have just talked about this CalMix trademarked denoising algorithm. Let's talk about this a bit more. Comica's self-developed CalMix audio processing algorithm can accurately identify human voices and filter out environmental noise. Comica has been working on this for a few years, and thanks to their R&D department, that finally they have managed to deliver something that works perfectly well in a very noisy environment. It has better denoising effect, high fidelity without distortion, low processing latency, no audio jitter even after heavy denoising. It even works very fine in a very complex noisy environment. So how to turn on this noise cancellation? Well, there are 3 buttons on each and every microphone. From right to left, the first button is the power button, the second button is the noise cancellation button, and the third button is pairing button. These buttons are multifunctional button. The first button can also be used to mute the microphone, the second or the middle button to increase volume gain, and the last or the left button can be used to decrease volume gain. On all of the 4 microphones, there is a LED light. If the LED light is solid green, it means noise cancellation on. If the LED light is solid blue, that means noise cancellation off. Well, 4 microphones all are performing well, but how? It's because all of the 4 microphones supports 48 kHz high sampling rate and 24-bit depth so that these microphones can capture sound details accurately. All the microphones have a very wide dynamic range, so all the microphones can record and reproduce realistic, detailed, crisp and clear sound quality. I know some of you may become worried about the distance. This studio over here is a 100-meter square studio with a lot of walls because we have 6 different rooms over here, or whatever you say, 6 different studio setups. So, well, 4 of the microphones stays in 4 different studios and works perfectly well. We have even tried it in a wide open area and we have noticed that the microphones works well within 200 meters range. So if you're going to use these microphones within 200 meters distance, all will work perfectly well. But remember, the barriers, the walls, these matters. At the beginning, when Thea has done the unboxing, we have already shown you that this comes with 2 cables. One for the smartphone, one for the camera, and that means this microphone, the receiver, actually offers 2 different outputs. It can deliver digital output, it can also deliver analog output. So that's really very convenient in different shooting environment, recording environment. If you want to use analog, you can go for analog. If you want to use digital, you can go for digital. Well, let's talk about the receiver because there are a lot of things I haven't mentioned yet. Yeah, there is a very nice HD display panel on the receiver which shows dynamic burst, battery power, audio mode, etc. This helps us to check working status of the microphones and yeah, it helps us to monitor all the data in real time. There are 6 different volume gain levels. As we record our videos in a studio environment here, I don't use very high volume gain, but when we go outside, when we are doing this automobile review thing, then we will increase the volume gain. It depends on the user's working environment. Finally, before we wrap up, there are 3 other things I want to mention. The first thing is battery life and charging time. The charging time of the microphones and the receiver is the same. It's 3 hours. You put the microphones and the receiver inside the charging case for 3 hours. All of these will get fully recharged. And the charging case itself, which has 2900 mAh battery, will get recharged from 0 to 100% within 3 hours too. And once the charging case has 100% fuel in its tank, then it will be recharged all the 5 devices, 4 microphones and the receiver, at least twice. Once the microphones and the receiver is fully recharged, they provides 8 hours of battery life as all of the 4 microphones and the receiver, all of them have a USB-C port on them, so we can even recharge the devices when we are using them. The second thing I want to mention is all of the microphones has an input port. So we can even use a lavalier mic with the microphones. What we have to do is to just put the lavalier microphone's output port into the Comica microphone's input port and then we are good to go. So it supports both internal microphone and external input. Finally, last but not the least, even this is one of my the most favorite thing, this Comica Vimo Q comes with a very low latency. The latency is even less than 20 milliseconds. That's really a great thing. I have used many other microphones in this studio. Some of those are even very expensive, which even costs 4 times more than this Comica Vimo Q. And those microphones even has more than 85, some of those even has 100 milliseconds of latency. So that's really a deal breaker for us. But with this Comica microphone, Comica Vimo Q, me and my team, we all are very satisfied that we don't have to do this lip syncing. It works perfectly well, there is almost no latency, and 20 millisecond latency means it has real-time sound transmission, which is beyond the standard. Well, that's all about this Comica Vimo Q. What do you think about this set of microphones? Please don't forget to make a comment and share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section. If you have liked this video, then please click on the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Support honest content.